Before we step into the quietest, most emotionally powerful moment that has left the entire world holding its breath, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications, because what we're about to share isn't a rumor. It isn't a scene from a drama. It's real. It's whispered between hotel hallways, captured in blurry photos, and felt in the air of a city that never sleeps. This is the moment two stars, long separated by silence, finally came face to face again. This is the midnight reunion of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. And it changes everything. The disappearance that sparked curiosity. It started innocently. Xiao Zhan wrapped up a brand endorsement event in Shanghai around 9 p.m. He smiled, greeted fans, waved from the exit. Everything appeared normal until it wasn't. Fans noticed something strange. He didn't return to his hotel immediately. His security escort broke formation. No live stream updates. No staff posts. It was as if he disappeared into the night. At the exact same time, Wang Yibo was spotted arriving in Shanghai, completely unannounced. No press. No schedule. Just one blurry image. Him in all black, exiting a private vehicle near a luxury hotel in the French concession district. The internet noticed. Within minutes, fan threads began sparking. Wait, why is Yibo in Shanghai? Did Zhan just vanish? This isn't normal. They're in the same city. The same time. Again. But no one expected what happened next. The private courtyard hotel and the glimpse that changed everything. At 12:11 a.m., a fan living in a rooftop apartment 2 buildings away from a historic courtyard-style hotel posted the following image on her private story. A photo, blurry but unmistakable. 2 figures sitting on a rooftop terrace, just barely visible under the soft amber lights. One wore a white shirt. One was in black. No bodyguards. No lights. No noise. Just the 2 of them. Her caption. I didn't want to intrude, but my heart is racing. They're just sitting there, talking. I never thought I'd see this. She never said the names. She didn't have to. Within an hour, multiple photos and clips from nearby angles began circulating. One showed a silhouette brushing his hand through his hair, a gesture unmistakably Xiao Zhan's. Another showed a tall figure leaning forward, elbows on knees, speaking quietly. His walk, posture, and profile screamed Wang Yibo. But still, fans hesitated. After years of disappointment, it felt too fragile to believe. Until the voice leak. The whispered audio that broke the internet. At 2:14 a.m., a fan who worked night shift security at the building next door uploaded a 7-second clip. No images, only sound. And in that soft late-night Shanghai breeze, you could hear one line. Gentle. Emotionally raw. A voice. Unmistakably Wang Yibo's, saying, I didn't forget. Not even once. Was. Then laughter. Nervous. Second voice. Quiet. Familiar. Xiao Zhan. I didn't either. That's all it took. The fandom detonated. 5 years of silence, shattered in seconds. To understand why this moment meant everything, we have to rewind. In 2019, the world fell in love with the untamed. But what captured hearts wasn't just the story on screen. It was the connection off-screen. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo's chemistry was undeniable. Their interviews were electric. Their glances carried meaning. Their presence together felt safe, real, unfiltered. But in 2020 everything changed. Controversies, media restrictions, schedule conflicts, corporate decisions, and then silence. For nearly 5 years, fans watched 2 stars walk parallel paths. Never colliding. Never interacting. Always present but never together. And through it all, whispers persisted. They still care. They're just protecting each other. They'll meet again. Someday. That someday finally came. What happened at the rooftop? According to an anonymous hotel staff member, who claimed to have served tea to the 2 guests at midnight, the meeting lasted just under 2 hours. No cameras. No assistants. No scripts. Just 2 people. The staffer said. They talked. Mostly quietly. sometimes smiling, sometimes not. One moment, Yibo leaned forward and put his hand on Zhan's arm. I looked away. It felt like I was witnessing something sacred. There were no contracts, no announcements, no press teams waiting outside. This wasn't business. This was personal. Global reactions. A world reawakens. When the audio leaked and the images spread, fans across the globe woke up to the news like it was Christmas, New Year, and a long-lost dream all at once. Korean fan clubs launched a 24-hour stream titled Reunion, the rooftop chapter, with emotional commentary and music. In the Philippines, a spontaneous online vigil took place, where fans lit virtual candles and played unspoken words, a fan-made tribute song. Vietnamese fans translated the 7-second clip into a 10-minute analysis video with over 1 million views in hours. In Thailand, fans flooded malls and billboards with phrases like, "They remembered. So did we." Not even once, they never forgot. Even Western entertainment blogs caught on. BuzzFeed, Rolling Stone Asia, and Elle China ran headlines like, "Was this the softest reunion in celebrity history? Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, love, loss, and the night that changed everything. 5 years apart, 5 words too late." Industry response, quietly but powerfully. No official statement has been made by either party. But insiders have started speaking off record. One stylist said, "They needed time. That's all it ever was. Time to heal. Time to feel safe." Another production assistant who worked on a recent commercial shoot said, "I overheard Zhan listening to an old voice memo. It was someone laughing. It didn't take much to guess who." Even directors are reportedly reopening shelved scripts. One agency exec leaked that a film once pitched to both stars might now be more possible than ever. Were there tears? Was there closure? Though no direct video shows the moment they left, hotel workers claimed Xiao Zhan exited first, just before 2 a.m. Head down, hoodie over his cap, walking slowly. Wang Yibo followed 15 minutes later. But what stood out most was that they both left through the back garden gate, a pathway lined with lanterns, built for privacy. As if they had agreed. The world can know it happened, but the details belong only to them. No tears were seen. But in their silence, there were oceans. What happens now? Fans are split between hope and caution. Some believe this marks the beginning of a real, open reconciliation, perhaps even a professional reunion. Others think this was a goodbye, finally spoken in person. Not with anger, but with love, with forgiveness. And some believe the rooftop meeting was neither an end nor a beginning. It was simply what needed to happen. For them. For healing. For peace. The morning after. By sunrise, both stars were gone. The luxury Courtyard Hotel returned to its stillness, as if nothing had happened. No press, no paparazzi, no trace of the midnight meeting that had turned the world upside down. But for the fans who stayed awake through the night, something had changed. Something deep. Something irreversible. At 6:44 a.m., Xiao Zhan posted a photo on his private fan channel, a cup of tea on a windowsill. No words, no tags. But in the reflection of the glass, fans noticed a pair of motorcycle gloves resting on a chair behind him. Wang Yibo was known for one thing off-camera, writing. 30 minutes later, Wang Yibo posted a track from his playlist, an old ballad titled, "Where We Left Off." Was it confirmation? A message? Promise? No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain. Their silence now speaks louder than any interview ever could. And the world is listening. Some reunions don't need grand gestures. Some hearts don't require dramatic scenes to remember what they once held. Sometimes all it takes is 2 people. On a rooftop. At midnight. Sharing silence, tea, and a memory they both refused to forget. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo reminded the world that time may separate people, but it cannot erase connection. We may never hear what was said beyond those 7 seconds. We may never see another photo. But what we do know is that for the first time in 5 years, they met. And in that meeting, the world found a new reason to believe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if your heart still remembers their story. Because tonight, the story wasn't acted, scripted, or edited. Tonight, it was real,